Om Shanti, this is Sakar Murli of 20 August 2025 morning Murli Bap Dada Madhuban. As sweet children follow the Shrimad and show everyone the way to attain the liberations and liberations in life. Continue to do this business throughout the day. Consider what stable things has the fathers told you which you have to understand very clearly. Answer 1. The golden age is the land of immortality. There, a soul leaves one's costume and takes another. However, there is no mentions of the death, and this is why it is not called a land of death. 2. Shivbaba's creations is unlimited, whereas only you Brahmans are the creations of the Brahma at this time. One can say Trimurti Shiva, but not Trimurti Brahma. The Father has explained all of these stable things to you. Think about all of these things and prepare your own food for your intellect. Om Shanti. Trimurti God Shiva speaks. Those people speak of the Trimurti Brahma. The Father says Trimurti God Shiva speak. It is not said Trimurti God Brahma speak. You can say Trimurti God Shiva speaks. Those people have mixed Shiva and Shankar together. This is very clear. It is not a Trimurti Brahma, but Trimurti God Shiva who speaks. People said that when a Shankar opens his eye, destructions take place. All of that has to be understood with your intellect. Only the three have a main part. Brahma and Vishnu have a big part of 84 parts. You have understood the meaning of Vishnu and the Prajapita Brahma. Only these three have the parts. The name Brahma has also been remembered as Adi Dev and Adam. There is a temple of the Prajapita. This is the final and the 84 births of the Vishnu, that is of the Krishna, who is now named Brahma. Brahma and Vishnu have to be clarified. Brahma is said to have been adopted. Both of them are children of the Shiva. Actually, there is only one child. If you look at it, Brahma is a child of the Shiva. They are Bab and Dada. There is no mention of the Vishnu. Shivbaba is carrying out this establishment through Prajapita Brahma, not through Vishnu. Shivbaba has children and Brahma Baba also has children, but you cannot say that Vishnu has children, nor can Lakshmi and Narayan have many children. This is a food for your intellect. You have to prepare your own food. The longest part can be said to be a Vishnu's, the variety form of image of 84 births that they show belongs to the Vishnu, not a Brahma. The variety form image that is created is of Vishnu. Although they mentions Prajapita Brahma names first, he is only has a short part. This is why the variety from image that is shown is Vishnu. Even the form arms image that they have created is of Vishnu. In fact, those ornaments belongs to you. These matters have to be understood. No human beings can explain those matters. The fathers continue to explain to you in many new ways. The father says to say Srimurti God Shiva speaks is the right. Vishnu, Brahma and Shiva in this only Prajapita Brahma is the child. Vishnu would not be called the child. Although this speaks of the creations would be of the Brahma. The creations then happens in the different names and forms. That one's part is in one. Brahma's part at this time is very small. For how long does Vishnu's kingdoms continue? Shivbaba is a seed of the whole tree. His creations are called the Saligrams. Brahma creations are called the Brahmans. Brahma's creations isn't as large as a Shiva. Shiva's creations is very large. All souls are his children. Only you Brahmans are Brahma's creations. You become unlimited. Shiv Baba's creations is of all souls. It is unlimited. He benefits an unlimited number of the souls. He established heavens through Brahma. You Brahmans then go and reside in the heaven. No one else can be called residents of the heaven. Everyone else becomes a residence of the nirvana. or the land of the peace. The highest service is Shiv Baba's. He takes all the souls bags with him. Each one's part is a separate. Shiv Baba says, my part is too separated. It is enables all of you to settle your account. I make you pure from impure and take you back home. You are making effort here in order to become a pure. All others will settle their accounts at the time of the settlements and return home. They will remain seated in the land of the liberations. The world cycles has continued to run. You children become a Brahmans through Brahma and then become a deities. You Brahmans are service by following Shrimad. You simply show humans means the path by saying, if you want to attain the liberations in life, you can do that in this way. You have the keys to both in your hands. You also know who will go into the liberations and who will go into the liberations in life. Just do this business throughout the day. When someone is running a grocery shop, he has that in his intellect throughout the day. Your business is to know the beginning, the middle, and the end of the creations and to show others the way to liberations and liberations in life. Those who belongs to this region will emerge. There are many of others region who don't change their own religion. Some would take up this region because the deity region has disappeared. Not a single person now says that he belongs to the original internal deity region. The picture of the deities are very useful. Souls are imperishable. They never die. A soul shed a body and takes another and continues to play his part. That would cannot be called the land of death. That is the land of the immortality. Souls just change their costumes. These are very stubborn matters and have to be understood. These are not a gross things. When a people marry, some receive everything written and others receive things wholesale. Some give everything openly and others give everything locked in the suitcase. There are all types of the people. You all receive the wholesale inheritance because all of you are brides. The father is the bridegroom. He decorates you children and gives you the wholesale sovereignty of the world. You become the master of the world. The main thing is remembrance. This knowledge is very easy. When you think about it, it is just a question of the remembering alpha, but it is the remembrance that instantly slips away. Generally, many says that they forget Baba. Whenever you explain to others, always use the word remembrance. The word yoga is wrong. A teacher remembers his students. The Father is a supreme soul. You souls are not supreme. You are the impures. Now remember the Father, one teacher, Father, and the Guru are remembered. Guru sits and relate scriptures and give mantras. Baba's only has one mantra. Man mana bhav. What happens then? Madhyaji bhav. You will then go to the land of the Vishnu. Not all of you will become the kings or queens. There are the kings and the queens and the subjects. The main thing is the three murti. After the Shiv Babas, there is a Brahma who creates the human world. That is, he creates a Brahmas. He sits here and teaches Brahmans. This is the something new. You Brahmans are the brothers and sisters. Early people also say we are brothers and sisters. This is a something to be understood internally and not just to be said unnecessary. God creates the world through Prajapita Brahma, and since you are all the children of the Prajapita Brahma, all of you have become brothers and sisters. These things have to be understood. You children should have a lot of happiness about it. It is that is teaching you. Shiv Baba's three Murti Shiva. Brahma's part lasts for a very short time. Vishnu's part lasts for 8 births in the golden age kingdoms. Brahma has a part for just one birth. Therefore, Vishnu's part is said to be longer. Three Murti Shiva is the main one. Then there is a part of the Brahma who makes his children into a master of the land of the Vishnu. You Brahmas are created through Brahma. you then become a deity. Therefore, this one is your spiritual father. This father is whom you now believe only exists for a short time. He is called Aditya, Adam, and Eve. How could the world be created without him? There are Aditya and Aditya. The part of the Brahma only exists at the confluence stage. The deities part lasts a lot longer. The deities are said to be exist in only the golden age. In the silver age, they are the called warriors. These points that you receive are very deep. You can't speak about all of them at the same time. They speak of the Trimurti Brahma. They have removed Shiva. We speak of the Trimurti Shiva. All of those pictures, etc., belong to the path of devotions. People are created through Brahma. You are becoming deity. At the time of the destruction, there are natural calamities. Destruction has to take place. After the Iron Age, there will be the Golden Age. All of these bodies are going to get destroyed. Everything has to be happen in a practical way. It doesn't happen just by him opening his eye. At the time when heaven disappears, there are also earthquakes, etc. It is that Shankar blinks his eye at that time. It is remembered that Dwarka and Lanka burn beneath the water. The father now explains, I have come to change those with the stones intellects into those with divine intellects. People call out, oh, purify, come. Come and purify the world. However, they don't understand it. It is now the Iron Age, and that Golden Age will come after that. You children should dance in the happiness. When a barrister passes exam, he has thoughts inside such as, now I will earn money and build a house. I will do this. You are now earning a true income. In heaven, everything you receive is new. Just think about what the Somnath temple would be like. There wouldn't be just a one temple. Their temple is now 2500 years old. It would have taken time to build it. They would have performed worship in that temple, and it would then have to be looted. It wouldn't have to be looted as soon as it was built. There would have been many temples. They built temples in order to perform worship. You know that by remembering the Father, you will go to the golden age. Your souls will become so pure. You do have to make effort. Nothing works without an effort by being made. Liberations and life in a second has been remembered. However, one cannot be received it just like that. It is understood that if you become a child, you definitely do receive it. You are now making effort to go to the land of the liberations. You have to stay in the remembrance of the Father day by day. Father is refining the intellects of you children. The Father says, I tell you very deep things. Earlier, you were not told that souls are points and that the supreme source is also a point. You might ask why you were not told that earlier. It was not in the drama. If that had been told to you in the beginning, you wouldn't have to understood anything. Everything is explained to you gradually. This is the kingdom of the Ravan. Everyone's becomes body conscious in the kingdom of the Ravan. Everyone's in the golden is the soul conscious. They know themselves to be souls. When their bodies become up fully mature, they understand that they have to renounce them and take other small fun. A soul first has a small body which then grows. Everyone's hair is a different age. Some experience ultimately death. Some live to the age of the 125. So the Father explains, you should have a lot of happiness about receiving your inheritance from the Father. To have a pure marriage is not something to be happy about. Is it in fact a weakness? If a girl says that she wants to remain pure, no one can force her. However, when she has a little this knowledge, she would be afraid. If a young girl is beaten badly, she can report it to the police, who would then deal with the case. When people kills animal, a case is brought against them and they are punished. No one can beat you children. No one can beat kumaris either. They can earn their own money. They can earn their own livelihood. The stomach doesn't need a lot. One person's stomach only needs for a 4 to 5 rupees, where someone else needs 400 to 500 rupees. When some people have a lot of money, they become greatly. The poor don't even have money, so they are not great. They are happy with the dry chapatis they have. You children should not give too much importance to the food. You shouldn't be too interested in the eating good things. You know that there is nothing you will not receive there. You receive an unlimited kingdom and unlimited happiness. There are no illnesses, etc. There you have health, wealth, and happiness. You have everything there. You remain very well there. Even in the age, you have a great happiness. There is no type of the difficulty. The subjects too are like that. However, don't think that it is the fine if you just become a subject. In that case, it would be the like the natives here. If you want to become like the sun dynasty, Lakshmi and Narayan, you also have to make that much effort. Acha, to the sweetest bloom and long last now found children. Love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Baptada. The spiritual father says Namaste to spiritual children. The spiritual children say Namaste to spiritual father. Essence for Dharana, we the new creations of the Brahma are the brothers and sisters. This has to be understood internally. There is no need to speak about it to others. Constantly maintain the happiness that Shivbaba is teaching you. 2. Don't give too much importance to the food and drink. Renounce greed and remember the happiness of the unlimited solitary. Blessings, may you become a conqueror of the attachment and embodiments of the remembrance by becoming free from your many types of the household, to be a conqueror of the attachment to the household of yourself, the household of the divine family, the household of the service, and the household of the unlimited attachments. Means that in order for you to become a detached, you should keep Bap Dada's loving form in front of you and become an embodiment of the remembrance. By becoming an embodiment of the remembrance, you will automatically become a conqueror of the attachment. To be free from all types of the household means finish the consciousness of I, and to become a conqueror of the attachment. You children who become a conquerors of the attachment in this way will claim a right to a reward for a long period of the time by making effort for a long period of the time. Slogan: remain as a detached as a lotus flower and you will continue to receive a God's love. A signal: in order to be an easy yogi, become experienced in a God's love. Those who are number one's mouths do not have any awareness of them. This means they have no body consciousness, whether it's the day or night, whether they are hungry or thirsty of the facilities for their happiness or comfort. They are not dependent on anything at all. They are completely lost to all types of the awareness of their body. That is, they remain constantly immersed in the love for the flame, just as the flame is a form of the light, a form of the light and might. In the same way, like the flame, they themselves become a form of the light and might. Acha, Om Shanti.